My computer's pretty old now. Well, it's not old, it's just been through a lot. That computer is like, it is stuffed full of, it is a whore, I guess. It is a slutty computer. If you don't know what I mean by that, I mean it has like USBs coming out of it for days. Every USB port is filled, and I even have like splitters, I guess, for them. I'm so tired, I don't even remember words. I have USB adapters coming out of USB ports to allow me to have more USB stuff being inputted into the computer, and all of those are also filled. Like, if I needed to put anything else into this computer right now, I don't think I would be able to. So the reason why I switched my Butterfree for that Pidgeotto before the fight was so that when I switched Butterfree out, it would just transform, and I wouldn't run the risk of killing the Ditto. This should be a lesson, for me personally, to not record when I'm tired. Because making sentences happen right now is actually very difficult, and I don't know why. Because they shouldn't be. I guess for the people that care why I'm tired, I do a paper route at 1:30 in the morning, and it usually lasts until like 5 or 6. So it's like it's like 3 hours of actual doing stuff, and then 4 hours, sometimes more of like, there's an hour of waiting. Sometimes there's more than an hour of waiting, but usually there's like an hour of just like waiting, and it sucks. So usually I get home about 5, and then I sleep. But today I didn't get home until 8, because we are helping another guy that isn't doing his route right now. We're for 3 days, and his route sucks. It is like the shittiest paper route ever. It's all driving, which isn't the bad part. Like, you just have to put the paper in the tube, and you're golden. But it is so all over the place, and it's just fucking annoying. I hate it. But we found an Electabuzz. Yeah, that's why I'm tired. I went to bed at like 9, because I wasn't done actually leveling up until later. I guess let's use a high level Butterfree. See, I still had to level up Dragonite at that point, and I really wanted to get it done, so I stayed up until 9 AM, and then I slept, and at 1 PM, I got a phone call from my brother saying that he got me an interview at a restaurant, and I could be a dishwasher. And I was just like, well, fuck yeah. So I also went to an interview today, which went, I guess, subpar. It wasn't like super good, but I guess it was whatever. We'll see what happens. I really hope that I get a call back saying that I can work there, because that means I would actually be making money, rather than going to karate to teach and not really getting paid a lot. So yeah, hopefully they call me back and say you can wash dishes for us, and we will pay you for it. Because that means I would actually have an income, and I'd be able to buy newer games and stuff for the channel. Yeah, the interview was really, really strange. It was like, I went into the restaurant. I was just like, alright, well, I'm here for an interview, to the person that normally, like, takes you to sit down or whatever. And she was like, okay, cool. And she got me the wrong person to start, I think. I don't think she knew that I asked for a specific person. Because I guess there's different positions in the restaurant, which would make sense. And this Electabuzz is being a prick, by the way. Just want to point that out. He's not getting in the fucking vault. And she got the wrong person. She got some other chick. And then she was just like, oh, well, I don't really deal with that position, so I'm gonna go get sous chef whoever. I'm not gonna say people's names. because it's the internet and I like to keep things private. So she went to go get sous chef, whoever the fuck, and instead of that person coming out, we got a different sous chef. And I guess the way it works is you have to like go through all of the sous chefs up to that point, so it's like passing round 1 or whatever. I don't know, it was just really strange. I've never had an interview before, so I don't know if that's like a normal interview strategy, but basically like, I went to the interview. The first guy that came out wasn't the right person, and it was a chick. And then the second guy, are you fucking kidding me? Electabuzz, get in the goddamn ball. I'll explain this in a sec. Electabuzz needs to get in this goddamn ball. I don't have a weak enough Pokemon to even attempt that. What a fucking prick. This Electabuzz. Why? Go to bed. Sleep. Fall asleep. I'm gonna have to poison powder it, I think. Sorry, Electabuzz. I really hope this doesn't kill the Electabuzz. I would be very, very disappointed. Well, back to the story. The first guy that came out wasn't the person that I wanted. The second guy that came out was, like, the underdog of all of them. So he came out and he interviewed me. And I was like, I don't know, he seemed okay with the stuff that I did in life. Like, being a black belt in karate and playing video games and yo-yoing and stuff. He was just like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then he went to go get his sous chef. So I guess, like, the next sous chef, the guy that was higher up than him. And that guy came out and he interviewed me and he kind of had the same response. And then the third guy came out, which was that guy's sous chef. And then the fourth guy came out, which was the last guy. And the last guy was a lot more, like, into it, I guess. He really wanted to drill me. I don't know. And he hit me with, like, a haymaker. He was just like, what does, integrity mean to you? I almost forgot the word. That's how tired I am. And I was just like, well, I'm not gonna be honest, like, I've never even had to define that word before. Like, nobody's ever asked me what that means. And I don't actually know what that means, like, that could be anything. So, he explained what it meant, and I was just like, alright, cool. And then, that interview was over, and then he wrote some other guy's name down on the piece of paper, and he's like, you should come back on Tuesday at 2 p.m. So now I have to go back on Tuesday to get interviewed by what I'm guessing is, like, the head chef. Which is going to be interesting. So hopefully everything went up to par on that. It's a very difficult thing for me. I'm not a very, like, social person. I'm very shy when it comes to meeting people, so... like, they ask me questions, I'd give, like, really, really one-word-ish answers. Which is kind of bad. But they would ask me questions like, what is your favorite hobby? And I was just like, I play video games. And that was the end of it. I didn't go any farther than that. God damn. This trick is terrible. Yeah, I didn't go any farther than that. That was basically as far as I went with, like, explaining my hobbies. I didn't tell them that I had a YouTube channel. Which I'm sure that'll come up in conversation at some point if they do actually hire me. But yeah, I'm not a very, like, open person when I first meet somebody. I'm very... I don't know, I'm relaxed, but I don't tell them everything about my life. Like, I don't... The way I see it is I don't care about anything that happens in their life, so why should they care about anything that happens in my life? That's kind of the way I see it. And then when people, like, blindside me and ask me what I do in my life, I'm not prepared for it, because it's like, I never really explain it. So, the way I explained it was, like, basically, I don't do anything during the day. Like, I go to karate on Mondays and Wednesdays to help out and teach, and then the rest of the days of the week, I do pretty much nothing. Like, I do this, right here. I upload videos, but recently I've been very busy, which is why I've been kind of, like, lacking in uploads. Which I hope to get better at later. Because recently I've been going to karate a lot more, seeing as it's the summer, and I had to run summer camps, which I only had 1 week of, which wasn't that bad, but it was still a week of me not being able to do anything. And then after that point, I had, like, a lot of just, like, life stuff, I guess. I was trying to get a job for a while. I was spending a lot of time on the paper route and sleeping to kind of, like, catch up in just my sanity. portion of things. I had to level up in this game. I didn't really feel like recording. And the way I see it is, if I don't feel like recording something, I don't like to force myself to record something, because then it's probably not going to be a good recording. Like, the commentary will just sound bad. I don't mind recording tired, like I am right now, because being tired doesn't really affect my mood. But if I'm in a shitty mood, and I'm like throwing that shitty mood into my commentary, it makes it a bad commentary in my eyes. I like to be happy when I play video games. I don't like to be pissed about everything that's happening. So, but I should be able to upload a lot more consistently now. Another thing that happened that slowed down the uploads was actually my computer has been very slow recently, so rendering out videos is taking a lot longer, and my average upload is, when I upload 10 videos that day. So you can imagine like how long it would take to render out all of the videos. Like normally it takes about a half hour, but recently it's been taking 2 hours to render out one video per game. So I have to render them out really far in advance, which sucks. And since I've been so tired, it's kind of like, well, do I want to sit here and babysit watching a video upload, or do I want to sleep? And of course, sleep wins. 95% of the time, sleep wins. I guess we're gonna use... Who's our next guy that we need? We need the Charizard, so we're gonna use Charizard. Actually, wait, what's his stat at? Shit, I switched him. Fuck. Okay, so he needs 14,000, he's fine. Charizard has no shits to give. Okay, I've just been, like, really busy, and my computer's been being an asshole. I think I need to get it checked for, like, viruses. I need to do, like, a virus check on it. Because, I mean, I have a lot of free space on my computer, so it's not like I have a cluttered computer. I might need to defrag it. It's been a while since I've defragged it. I'm sure that'll help a little bit. Other than that, it might just be time to, like, man up and get an actual computer, rather than using my laptop. But if I actually get the job that I was interviewed for, and to wash dishes and stuff, I'd be able to buy a computer. But since I don't get paid really anything at karate, because I go to karate to help out, not to get paid, first off, but I don't know, technically I should be getting paid, but I don't very often. But when I do get paid, it's nice. Like, it's not like he underpays me, but I don't get paid a lot in general from karate, just because I don't go a lot. So, on Mondays and Wednesdays, I go to teach, but I wouldn't get as much as I would be getting if I had a real job, which is kind of like my main objective right now. I'd like to land a job that actually pays me, like, consistently. So I get paid for, like, summer camps and stuff consistently, but for teaching it's a little bit different, because depending on what days I come, depends on how much I get paid. So I don't get paid very much because of, like, my limitations on when I can and can't go. But yeah, if I'm getting paid for an actual job, I'll be able to buy a computer relatively fast, because I don't pay rent. I don't have to worry about anything like that. The only thing I have to worry about is saving up and not spending all of my money, because that's pro tip for anybody out there. Spending all of your money is a bad thing. It seems pretty obvious, but for whatever reason, a lot of people that get a job when they're young seem to spend their money, like, really fast for no reason. You're just like, oh, I got so much money. It's like, no, you don't. You need that later. Like, money's fucking important when you're trying to move out and stuff. You need to have it. And I'm looking to move out in the future. I don't know how soon, but I guess sooner rather than later would be nice. I would like to kind of get, like, a nice job that pays me money, save up a whole bunch, get my own, like, apartment building or something, like, live in an apartment, and then kind of just go from there. Because I feel like if I had my own space to work with, rather than having to worry about my mom sleeping or whatever, I would be a lot more efficient at both making videos, going to work, and getting paid, and all that. I'd have more free time to play games and upload games and render games out and just spend time with people in general. Like, I don't know, I don't hang out with people very often, it seems. A lot of my friends will have stories of being like, oh yeah, I go hang out with people all the time. And it's just like, well, I don't really hang out with people. Like, I live in a place where people my age don't exist, basically. Like, I live in the heart of Sydney. So there's not a lot of people my age that lives around me. The people that are my age that live around me, either, like, they're bad people in general, for whatever reason. Alright, so we got a Bulbasaur. This is good. Yeah, there's a lot of bad people in general. Like, just not... I don't want to say bad people. They're not assholes. They don't just walk around and kick people in the shin or anything. But they're like... You know, you got your parents or whatever. They're just like, I don't want you hanging out with this person because he's a bad egg. Or whatever. It's kind of like that. Obviously, my mom doesn't tell me who to hang out with. But, like, there's a lot of people that smoke. And I don't like smoking. I don't like the smell of it. I don't care if you smoke. I just don't like being in the area with smoke around me, because it just smells bad. There's no like the way it feels or smells. And I don't like the thing that it's doing to your body either. It's just like, well, why are you doing that? Like, that's stupid. I understand stress relief, it's addicting or whatever, but it's just dumb. Great, he used Leech Seed. That really fucking sucks. I'm gonna poison your ass. It didn't affect him. Fuck me. I need this Pokemon to be caught. It needs to happen. If Butterfree dies. I feel like Leech Seed is gonna, like, completely negate the fact that I have Poison Powder trying to be applied. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of people that, like, smoke in my area. A lot of people drink. I don't like drinking. I don't care if you drink, like I said. Whatever you want to do to yourself, you do to yourself, but I don't like drinking in general. I just don't see the point. I'm a pretty fun guy as is, which I feel like that's something that a lot of people say when they don't drink. It's just like, oh, I don't need alcohol to make me fun. It's like, well, whatever. But it's kind of true. Like, I'm a fun person to be around once you get to the point in a relationship with me where I'm talkative and playful. Like, for YouTube, it was the same thing with YouTube. I started off as a very, very shy commentator, and then with experience got a lot more into the commentary. This Bulbasaur is really pissing me off. Why the fuck is it not poisoned yet? Are you serious? This game is such a troll, my god. I fucking hate this Bulbasaur. Fuck you, Bulbasaur. Why you gotta be like that? He doesn't know anything that can make him fall asleep. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah, I feel like I was a lot more shy. And then once you get to know me in person, I'm a lot more fun to be around. So this is actually ridiculous. I understand this is a Bulbasaur, and he's not supposed to be something that's easily catchable, but this is fucking ridiculous. Eventually he's gonna start struggling and hurting himself. And that's just gonna be bad for me. God damn it. Get in the fucking ball. Oh my god, it does like one tick and then it gets out. If I run out of Ultra Balls on this fight alone, I still need to catch a Squirtle. I wonder if I could attack it without killing it. I did save, so I mean I wouldn't be losing too much, but I don't want to hurt it. Fuck. Is Confusion super effective against him? I think it is. Damn it. Oh, he can use Growl like 30 times. This is gonna suck. Get poisoned, please. Or make my attack fall so far that I can't kill you. That'd be cool too. Oh my god. Is this just an attack that doesn't do anything to Bulbasaur? Like, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like Bulbasaur can't be poisoned. So I'm gonna do the old switcheroo and see if the level difference helps. Because I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure if you have a higher level Pokemon, while a Pokemon is asleep, oh my god, it's easier to catch it. Oh my god, why? Why is it so hard to catch? What the fuck? Whose dick needs to be sucked? Whose? I need to take a weaker Pokemon with me to fight this guy, I think. Because if I Confusion him, he's gonna die. I am more than certain that that's gonna kill him. It didn't affect Bulbasaur. Why doesn't it affect Bulbasaur? Alright, well I'll wait for my attack to fall low enough that I can't be lowered anymore, and then I'll use Confusion, since this is the weakest Bulbasaur, or the weakest Butterfree I have. And I'll just keep trying to poison it. But I'm pretty confident that poison isn't doing shit, which really sucks. My god. I might have to do a different trick. Which is where you use Growl on the Pokemon that has the special stat that you need. So if I got Ditto to transform into me, I use Growl like 4 times, I catch a level 1. Or I have to use it 6 times. I think I can catch a level 1 Bulbasaur instead of a level fucking 7. And level 1 Pokemon don't exist in the game, so if you level them up to a level 2, it actually skips all the levels and goes straight to level 100, which is kind of funny, but basically the game's just like, oh, well, level 1 Pokemon don't exist in the game, so how am I leveling up to level 2? And then it freaks out and it's just like, oh, well, I guess I should be a level 100. But you don't learn any of the moves that it would learn on the way up to it, you just get to be a level 100. Alright, well, we're gonna use Confusion. I really hope it doesn't kill Bulbasaur. It killed Bulbasaur. That was a big waste of time. God damn it.